Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Fullmetal Alchemist. This time, we're on episode 42. Of course, I'm calling him the Fullmetal Alchemist because of last episode when he got impaled with a giant pipe. He seems to be out of the woods now, which is good, and to make up for it, he's at least made 2 new Chimera buddies, which you gotta love him, right? Kimbley did get away though, which sucks because he really can't keep getting away with it. Scar, Winry, Alphonse, I believe they're also heading for a town which Ishvalans live in, all while Kimbley simultaneously hunts them down. I definitely feel like this is all building up to something, so I'm ready to get straight into it. If you want to check out the next episodes right now, they're over on my Patreon. Episode 43 is available in the Soul tier, and episodes far past that are available on the Ascended tier. I'm gonna do one extra little plug today. For the past 2 days, I've streamed 12 hours each day of Elden Ring. Elden Ring just launched, and I am absolutely loving it. So if you guys want to watch me play Elden Ring or any other games that I stream on my Twitch channel, head on over to my Twitch channel. Link should be like right here somewhere. Links in the description too, of course. I'd really appreciate it. I'm very interactive with the chat, and every single viewer really matters to me as I continue to grow my Twitch. So I'd really appreciate it if you give me a follow and stop by as often as you can. With all that being said, let's jump straight into episode 42. Looking good, Al. So what's his sensations like when he's only like the torso piece? I wonder what that's like.
Look at this. He mentions that phrase again here.
Yet another term for gold. It's gotta be some kind of pattern.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to decipher it, right?
There's a chance these notes were written in code.
You think so?
Alchemists are typically very protective of their research and methods. They bury the meaning of their notes beneath a layer of metaphor and allegory. But these
of course.
are straightforward. There's something else going on.
We noticed that he uses.
Could never just be straightforward, right?
Huh? Where am I? Ow! Alpha! Thank goodness you're okay. I was so scared you might not wake up. I didn't know what to do. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's nothing they can really do to help him, which sucks.
So where are we? And why am I in pieces?
I assume they're in the outskirts area.
As for why you're in pieces, you were too heavy to carry home, so we had to dismantle you.
Yeah, that would be brutal carrying him through the winter blizzard.
Sense. Sorry to put you guys out like that.
Has this ever happened to you before?
Just once, when I was trying to find you guys.
Yeah, it's happening twice in a row pretty quickly.
I can't imagine
It's not good.
Let's see. This goes.
I really wonder what
Part of his right shoulder?
role Marco's gonna play in like
I guess we should
the overall
have separated
thought.
correctly.
Like for himself more of anything. Where is his character gonna go?
The pieces.
She's getting a hint about it. She's starting to put it together a little bit with the book.
What are you doing, May?
What have you done? How could you be so careless, May?
She's got something. She's onto something.
We need to rearrange the pieces. What if we try connecting each occurrence of the words for gold and immortality by physically overlapping them?
Sure, why not? It's worth a shot, right?
That's the last.
I feel like once they figure out something crucial, everything's gonna go wrong. It's gonna be the moment they figure it out. Someone's gonna die, or something, the notes are gonna be lost. What if you're wrong about this? You just drool over the pages. It's a transmutation circle.
It's the countrywide transmutation circle.
It's too late for this to help us now.
Wait, you saying what I think? You mean these damn research notes are completely useless to us? No way, you can't be serious.
Definitely not.
Well, what about
There's gonna be something really important.
I'm sorry. I should have known this was nothing but an act of futility. It was naive to think someone else's research could save us.
I feel like Marco gives up way too early. But then again, he's just kind of scarred by what he's gone through.
That you were trying to tell me.
Literally.
After all of your research, you couldn't see a way to stop this.
No. Scar's brother, who has no name,
Something.
is definitely going to be way more important than that.
We've only broken the first code, and I bet there's more. There's gotta be some other message hidden in there.
For sure. Ed and Al only know challenge and trying to overcome what seems like impossible. So he's going to be the last one to give up.
I can't help the fact that I'm catching pneumonia.
Who cares?
Seriously.
Can't tell which side of the page is right side up anymore.
Good
That's
job,
it.
moron. You blew the whole damn thing upside down.
That's gotta be it.
The circumstantial
Situation and you
hints.
turn it around. There's two sides. We've got to put it back together and then flip it over.
Everyone just accidentally doing something and then figuring it out. It's the
Well,
upside down transmutation circle. The anti-transmutation.
Transmutation circle, but it's activated through Xinghe's alchemy instead.
Gotcha. Episode 42, Signs of a Counteroffensive. I guess that makes sense because they're sort of like two sides of the same coin, considering that they came from Father and Hohenheim. Of course they would like counteract each other, perhaps. That might have been Ed's, I don't know. That's how you get killed in a horror movie, Kimbley. Walking into a boss room. No? It's the railroad.
We have here. They must have been using this place to dispose of the excess rubble from the tunnel that Sloth has been digging.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, shit.
You must be the Crimson Alchemist. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Pride.
Can I help you with something, Pride?
I mean, they're on the same side.
Scar.
I'm actually pursuing him now.
Worry about him later. As for now, go ahead and carve the crest of blood at Briggs.
With all due respect, Pride, the soldiers of Briggs are much stronger and more resourceful than you might realize. It's not exactly
I feel like he
simple task.
probably realizes a lot.
Strength to your favor.
Maybe. That's really unnerving how Pride can be everywhere.
The tunnel, so there's little time left.
So it's an urgent matter. Well, if you insist that I carve the crest of blood at Briggs, I'd be happy to oblige you.
Telling Kimbley to kill. Yeah, probably not a hard thing to get him to want to do, right? Yeah, it's super unnerving how Pride can just be everywhere, it seems. I'm sure there's some limitation.
Have you been in touch with the Colonel?
Yeah. We've been using a messenger connected to the Armstrong family.
Roy and Armstrong have been out of the action for so long, it feels weird. I know they've been doing stuff, but
Trying to be.
I really want to see them get into all this as well.
Bradley's got his soldiers everywhere up here, working around the clock to create hell on Earth.
But he's got all eyes on him, so...
There's nothing we can do.
Sloth digging way down here. That was a cool transition. Is that it? It's done.
Connected. I'm all done working. Does this mean I can rest? Can I, Pride?
The time draws near. The day of reckoning is almost within our grasp. Fullmetal Alchemist.
That is a cool mid card too. I really want to get a lot more backstory on Pride and yeah, and more on Salim maybe, because Salim's obviously not what he seems in more than one way. This is Liore.
Rose, I'd love to try your 3-meat pie sometime.
Well, I promise to make it as soon as we get some meat.
I'll try to be.
Wait, this is the girl from
Pardon me.
episode
I confess
3.
I haven't been able to do any work, but would you please give just a little bit of food to these children?
Well, of course I'll feed them. But you have to eat too, okay?
I guess the Civil War here is mostly done.
Excuse me, miss. May
Oh.
I have some food, if you don't mind?
All right, this is interesting. I didn't know we'd ever see her again. It's been a long time.
You saved me.
Damn near 40 episodes.
Thanks so much.
Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not really from anywhere.
40 long episodes.
And what brings you all the way out to Liore?
We don't mean to pry.
That's what I'm wondering too.
Just to have a tourist.
What's the significance of this?
I just wish there was more I could do to help out around here.
Don't underestimate yourself. A delicious meal and the smile of a lovely young lady are more help than you can imagine.
Not wrong. Play your part helps a lot of people.
Well, I'm actually looking for the Church of Leto where the riot started.
Just trying. I'm thinking really hard, trying to connect. If
Nothing left inside either.
what's he looking
Do you know
for?
if there's a passage that leads underground?
Yeah. I can show you where it is.
All I can think of is there's something to do with the tunnel Sloth is digging, but maybe not.
And what's this?
The water turned toxic. No one's really sure how it happened.
Huh. He might be able to purify
I
it.
get the feeling that this was put here to keep people from going any further. So...
Wait!
Hey, what are you doing? That stuff will kill you!
He's using transmutation without even doing anything.
That's no miracle, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
That's alchemy.
Yep. Because she met Ed and Al. Thought he was gonna purify the water and just like go free moment and just start swimming. Can we have a Hohenheim spin-off beach episode? He transmutes himself a surfboard. Okay, this is what he was looking for. Why did he have to come to Liore to find it?
Found it right off the bat, didn't I?
There's something specifically here, maybe. Oh shit. Was that not what he was looking for?
Even slow it down. Okay then. Let's see if I can trap it.
Yeah, what if he just starts collapsing the tunnel? Temporary solution probably, but...
Oh dear. I'm afraid that's all I've got.
He didn't come in here without a game plan, right? Oh, it's the light. That's right. Because it resides in the shadows.
Wrong. Aren't you going to attack me?
You look just like... You must be von Hohenheim.
So I'm assuming that this must be the edge of your container. You'll die if you pass it, correct? You can't survive outside of your container, can you? It's not much different than your flask, is it? I'm guessing that you can only move freely within these tunnels and Central City. Am I right?
Okay. Gotcha. So there is some limitation on where he can be and where he can go.
What's wrong? Why the silent treatment?
I was wondering... Okay, never mind. I'll save that. Ugh.
Are you angry?
I'm never angry. Anger does not exist within me.
Only pride.
I have no need of such things.
His pride is wounded.
I have all unnecessary emotions within Father. All but one. My name is Pride.
Pride the arrogant. That makes sense. I can see your conceit. There are 7 deadly sins within man. Lust, greed, sloth, gluttony.
There's some pretty cool... Envy's really cool. Wrath is really cool.
Pride.
I think those are my 3 favorites. Lust was cool too.
The first one that he separated. Pride was his strongest trait. And the mere fact that he took the time
gotcha.
to give you his original appearance. That act alone shows how egotistical he truly is.
That answers some questions.
Of your father. But you can give him a message. Tell him Slave 23 will be dropping in quite soon. Just tell him to be patient and relax in his chair beneath Central. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm waiting, von Hohenheim.
This is cool. This is so cool.
For you.
You know, the whole time you just kind of think of like, it's going to be a setup of Ed and Al versus Father at the end of the day, but it's kind of just seems like it's Hohenheim is going to be the main battle for him. It'll probably not pan out that way, but... So what did he gain out of doing that, though?
Yes, dangerous and disturbing things not meant for ordinary people. Please tell everyone to stay far away from here.
Probably should, yeah, I was gonna say, probably should destroy that.
What exactly were you doing in there?
Sending a declaration of war.
You're relieved.
Nice. I'm scared for what's about to happen at Briggs. Kimbley's about to come in and just... Oh yeah.
What the hell? It couldn't be.
Well, it's a defense fort. That should... Oh. Oh,
Fullmetal.
I thought that was Central Forces or something. Topical? Hopefully these guys can successfully defend.
We are rather fortunate the northern wall of Briggs has been called away. Good timing, Mr. Kimbley.
And on top of that, I've got a number of my top men already stationed.
So he's the Drachman spy.
Spring their treachery when the fighting starts. The ensuing chaos should weaken them from within.
It's never enough for him to just be powerful. He has to be like just schemy and tricky too.
Well, let's send a declaration of war. What do you say we give them a nice fireworks show for starters?
All cannons, prepare to fire!
This is weirdly eerie. The timing that I'm watching this and what's going on in the world. And the fact that this dude literally looks like... Never mind. Alright.
Yeah, hello? This is Zampano reporting in. I'm one of Kimbley's soldiers. Dr. Marco and Scar are hiding out in the slums of Aspect Village.
You made the right move by telling me this, Zampano. And I promise that you'll be protected.
Was that one of the guys that...
Dr. Marco.
I don't know the Chimeras yet, but... Was that one of the guys?
Starting to look up.
I kind of do want Envy to come back into all of this. Well, that was pretty lame, Zampano. I gotta admit, I'm over here hyping up the Chimera guys, saying that they seem like really good dudes, and that I was really happy for them to be on our side, but then you go and betray us. Unless this is like a double elaborate twisty ruse, but I don't think so. I think he's just trying to look out for himself and not really trusting the right people. I think if you're calling Envy and relying on Envy to protect you, it's not going to go very well. This definitely just seemed like a build-up episode. I mean, obviously there's a lot of content to it. There's a lot of really interesting things I can still talk about here. I just don't understand Kimbley. He's out here with the Philosopher's Stone. He has basically unlimited power for transmutation almost. And here he is with being inside the heart of the place he wants to destroy, and he's not even doing it himself. His ability, we've seen it, it literally just blows everything up. And even so, he still goes over to Drachma and brings them into the war. Like, why? Just blow up the wall. Just collapse the wall from the inside or something. I don't know. Maybe by luring in the Drachman forces, they'll just have even more people getting sacrificed by the transmutation circle. Maybe that's the goal. I don't know. On another note, Hohenheim was a lot more badass than I expected him to be. I'm over here thinking that he's going to go into this tunnel with some sort of objective, whether it's to see something or find something or do something. But no, he just wanted to run into Pride just to tell him, yo, tell your boss, tell your dad, I'm coming for him. I'm coming for that ass. That was pretty cool. That was pretty tough. I still don't know what to make of like the flipping the transmutation circle upside down thing and getting like a different transmutation circle. I don't know what that is exactly gonna do, and I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, if there's a countrywide transmutation circle, do you have to make a countrywide sized anti-transmutation circle? Because if so, I don't think that's gonna be very useful. I spoke a little bit about how I'm really excited for people like Roy Mustang, Reza, Armstrong, the Armstrong we know, Alex Louis Armstrong. I'm excited for them to join because they're definitely going to be pretty powerful forces on our side. But at the same time, we have people like Envy and Pride and Wrath and all of them. They're kind of out of the fray as well. So I still think it's not looking so good for us, but we don't really know what Hohenheim's capable of, to be fair. In my mind, I would say he's probably really powerful, but his fight against Pride in the tunnel, if you want to even call it a fight, he wasn't doing too much. He was just transmuting. It was a strange detail I noticed that Hohenheim doesn't actually do anything to use alchemy. As we know, when you've seen Truth and all that, you don't necessarily have to draw out the transmutation circle and all that. Ed just does his like praying clap hand thing in order to do his alchemy. But Hohenheim doesn't do any of that. He just like thinks it. I guess it's somewhat to do with the fact that his body is almost like infused with the Philosopher's Stone. I guess that's how it works. I would say he has some pretty strong potential with that. And it also makes me wonder if he's actually even bound by the laws of equivalent exchange, because it would seem to imply that he's not. I guess we're just gonna have to see what goes down at Briggs in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm really excited for the next one. I'll see you then. Later.